Hey guys, how are you all? So today we are going to discuss the amine chapter. Okay, so this cheap commercial use of amines is the intermediate in the synthesis of medicine and fiber. Okay, medicine and fiber. It's very important. After studying this lesson, able to describe the amines as a derivative of ammonia. Yes, amines formed from the ammonia only. How it is, I will explain to you later. Then classify the amine into primary, secondary, tertiary amine. We will do it later. The name of the amines, common name, IUPAC name, as we discussed in the earlier chapter. So describe some important method of preparation of amines, then properties of amines. There is a distinguish, how we are going to distinguish primary, secondary, tertiary amine. Then describe the method of preparation of diazonium salt and their importance in the synthesis of aromatic compound, including diazo dye. Okay, right. So amines constitute an important class of organic compounds derived by just replacing one or more hydrogen atom of ammonia molecule by alkyl and aryl group. Okay, so let's take example of NH3. In the NH3, just remove the one hydrogen, it become NH2, right? In this, just substitute the alkyl group, or this again NH3, I remove the one hydrogen, then what it going to be? It is going to be C6H5. Okay, C6H5. Then this is your alkylamine. Okay, then this is your arylamine. This is your arylamine. Clear? Alkylamine and arylamine. Have you understood? Next, if the synthetic example of the polymer, okay, synthetic example include polymer, diester drugs, two biologically active compound, this is more important, adrenaline and ephedrine. Okay, so both containing the secondary amino group used to increase the blood pressure. What we can use? Adrenaline and ephedrine, more important. Okay, then novocaine synthetic ammonia compound is used in the anesthetic industry. Okay, dentistry. Okay, like whatever which is related to mouth and dental. Okay, so there it is used as an anesthetic. Okay, so then one more example, that is Benadryl. Okay, Benadryl, this one, okay, this one, Benadryl, this one. So known for the antihistamic drug, contain the tertiary amino group. So quaternary amino group used for the surfactant. What is surfactant? Say for example, if I take the any liquid, okay, so if I use the surfactant, at the time the surface tension decreases, okay, that we call it as a surface tension decreases. Okay, that molecule we call it as a surfactant. Then diazonium salt are intermediate in the preparation of variety of aromatic compound including dyes. Okay, we will learn it in this. So then when it comes to amines, here we have amines can be considered as a derivative of ammonia. Yes, obtained by replacing one or more, two or all three hydrogen atom by alkyl or aryl group. I already told you. Then we go for the nomenclature. Okay, like ammonia, nitrogen atom amines is trivalent, carry an unshared pair of electron. So nitrogen orbital. So here it is not named, structure. I will explain it in a very detailed way. Look here. This is your amine. Okay, this is your secondary amine. Then this is your tertiary amine. Okay, so in this, look here, there is a presence of 3 sigma bond, right, plus 1 pi bond, right? So what is the hybridization? It is sp3, right? So 3 sigma bond, 1 pi bond. What is the structure it is going to be? It is going to be trigonal pyramidal structure only, right? Trigonal pyramidal, right? So what would be the bond angle? The bond angle inversely proportional to your lone pair, right? If lone pair get increases, here we have one lone pair, right? So the bond angle going to be lesser than 109 degree and 28 minute. Okay, if you have perfectly 4 sigma bond, so it is going to be sp3 tetrahedral. At that case, the bond angle going to be 109 degree 28 minute. But in case here there is a presence of lone pair of electron, so this bond angle going to be 108 degree. So this only I explained to you. Okay, next we go for the classification. Next only we are going for the classification. Look here, this is a classification. So look here, this is your ammonia. this is your nitrogen. Okay, it means that nitrogen bonded with one carbon. Here this is your nitrogen bonded with two carbon. Here the nitrogen is bonded with 3 carbon. Okay, if it 1 carbon, that is primary, if it 2 carbon secondary, if it 3 carbon, that is tertiary. Clear? Right. Next we go for the common name system. Okay, common name system. So one more thing I want to explain here. Let's take the example of one amine which has the same alkyl group. Okay, like if I am taking this CH3 NHCH3. Okay, it has the same alkyl group, right? It is simple amine. It is simple amine. Okay, so but in case if it your amines which has the two different alkyl group, this is going to be your mixed amine. This is going to be your mixed amine. Have you understood? Okay, so when it comes to nomenclature in the common system, an aliphatic amine is named by prefixing alkyl group to amine. Okay, so alkyl amine as one word. In secondary tertiary amine, when two or more group are the same, the prefix di and tri appended before the alkyl group. Okay, so the IUPAC name, it is alkanamine, right? Methanamine, ethanamine, propanamine, like that. Okay, so say for example I am taking the, look here, CH3, CH2, CH2, NH2. Okay, this is your propane, right? So propane. Okay, in that what we are going to do is just we remove the E. Okay, and add the amine. Okay, so this is propane amine. Clear, right? So in this case, if it more than one NH2 group is there, same functional group is there, I already told you in the your aldehyde ketone carboxylic acid. So in this two amino group is there, right? At the time, this is your ethane, right? This is your ethane. At the time, the E should not be removed. Okay, so ethane diamine. Clear? Right. Go for the, in aryl amine, the NH2 is directly attached with the benzene ring. So C6H5NH2 is the simplest example of your aryl amine. In common system, it is known as aniline. Okay, so aniline, it is also accepted by your IUPAC. Okay, so the common name of the aryl amine. Okay, the benzene which has one functional group, it is going to be your common name as well as IUPAC name going to be same. Okay, so let's take the example of, here there is NH2, right? So this is, we call it as aniline. But in case if there is OH is there, so what we can call it as, we can call it as a phenol. So phenol name also accepted by IUPAC. Okay, so whenever your benzene which has the only one functional group, at the time the common name as well as IUPAC name going to be same, right? Right. So named as here the C6H5NH2, it is named as a benzenamine. Okay, so IUPAC, common IUPAC name of the some of the alkyl amine and aryl amines are given in table. Okay, we will discuss table. Right, the name of the your amine. Okay, look here. So here there is a 2 carbon alkyl group is there. This is ethanamine. Here 3 carbon alkyl group is there. So propane 1 amine. So here 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this name is propane. Okay, in second carbon there is NH2 is there. So propane 2 amine. So in this, if I take this one, this is your more number of carbon contained alkyl group. This is less number of carbon contained alkyl group. This is we consider as a parent. Okay, this is ethanamine, right? In this ethanamine, in the N, what is there? NH3 is there. So N-methyl ethanamine. Okay, so but in case here all three alkyl groups are same. So one we consider as a your parent. Okay, rest of the two we consider as a your substituent. Okay, so N-methyl. So we can do write as a N, N dimethyl. So this is your methanamine is a parent. Clear? But in this case, here 2 carbon is here, here 2 carbon is here, but here in case of 4 carbon is there. Okay, but in this your first carbon only, the nitrogen contained only which has the alkyl group, right? So N, N diethyl but 1 amine. Okay, in case of this one, so this is your more preferable functional group. If you compare the double bond and NH2, your NH2 is more preferable functional group. If in case of, if you want me to learn more about this, you go on to watch the video General Principles of Organic Chemistry. In that IUPAC is there, right? In that I clearly explained. Okay, So this is going to be prop 2 in 1 amine. So there is a 6 carbon it is there. Okay, 6 carbon it is there. So this is your NH2, 2, 4, 6 is there. So this is also NH2. So this is first position, this is your sixth position. So hexane 1,6 diamine, hexane 1,6 diamine. Clear? So this is your aniline, this is your 2-methyl aniline. Then this is your 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 bromoaniline. So in this case, I write it in a bit elaborate way at the time. CH3. Am I right? So N position methyl. So N, N dimethyl penzenamine. Okay, or aniline. Right. So the classify the following amines into primary, secondary, tertiary. Okay, so this nitrogen connected with only one carbon, right? So this is primary. This nitrogen, look here, it is look like this, right? So a bit expanded way I will write it. Okay, so in this case, this one NCH3. So it has the 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon. So this is going to be tertiary. So this is your CH, then this is which has the NH2. Okay, so this is only 1 carbon, right? So primary. So this is primary. In case of this one, NH, so CH2, CH3, CH2, CH3. So this is secondary. Clear? Then one more questions I will explain to you. That write the structure of isomers are different. Okay, molecular formula is C4H11N. Okay, C4H11 look here, C4H11N. Okay, your first molecule is going to be your butanamine. Okay, butane 1 amine, right? So second compound going to be butane 2 amine. Okay, then your third compound going to be this one. Okay, so 2-methyl propanamine. Okay, then your fourth molecule going to be like this, NH2. Okay, clear? This is 4 isomers of this C4H11N. Then another 4 isomer like this. So your secondary amine, then again your secondary amine, then again your secondary amine, hydrogen, here is the hydrogen. Okay, one more isomers of this molecular formula is N, CH3, CH2, CH3. Your so totally how many isomer is there? So totally we have a 8 isomer structure is there. Okay, in this look here, so this is NH2 present in first position, here the NH2 present in second position. Okay, so this is, we call it as a position isomerism. In case of this one, your chain get varied. Okay, the NH2 present in the same position, but your chain get varied. Okay, so at the time this is chain isomerism. So this is your central functional location, in that both side of the alkyl group get differed, right? Then this is, we call it as a tautomerism. Okay, so this we call it as a tautomerism. Okay, these are the 3 isomers which can exist. Okay, so apart from that anything else is there, so only 8 isomer is possible. Clear? We will check it out whether all the concept we explained this. Okay, we didn't explain, some of the preparation is there. Okay, so first the preparation of amines. Okay, so look here, amines prepared by following this method, right? So in this, so what is oxidation reduction in case of your organic compound? So addition of oxygen, removal of hydrogen. So this is your oxidation. In case of reduction, addition of hydrogen, removal of oxygen. So this is we call it as a reduction. Okay. So if you do add the hydrogen, this we call it as a your reduction. This is also we call it as a reduction. Okay. So what we got? So we got the aniline. Okay. So this NO2, oxygen get removed, hydrogen get added. Okay. So for this, what is the reagent what is the catalyst, what is the reducing agent we are using? The nickel, palladium, platinum, and okay. So in this reaction, we are doing it in the acidic condition. Okay. So the reduction of ion scrap in the hydrochloric acid also preferred, because the Fe is Cl2 get hydrolyzed as a hydrochloric acid. So during the reaction, thus only small amount of hydrochloric acid is required to initiate the reaction. Okay. So because say for example, if they are taking the Fe with HCl, obviously it is going to give rise to FeCl2, right? So whenever the reaction start, okay, automatically there is a formation of HCl. Okay, the HCl is needed only in the initial condition. Okay, after that there is a formation of HCl from your FeCl2. That is the reason why it is only needed for the initiate the reaction. Okay, so after that the HCl we will get it in the reaction itself. At the time it get utilized. Clear? Right. Next we go for the ammonolysis. Okay, so ammonolysis I will teach you what is the definition for the ammonolysis. The process of cleavage of CX bond by ammonia molecule. Okay, the process of cleavage of CX bond by ammonia molecule is known as ammonolysis. Known as the ammonolysis. Okay, so look here. So here there is a process of cleavage of bond. Okay, this is the cleavage here. Okay, bond by ammonia. So this is by ammonia by using the your lone pair of electron. Okay, so this we call it as ammonolysis. Understand? Okay, next. So then we go for the preparation. So before the preparation of your primary, secondary, tertiary amine, right? So what we are going to do is first we take the ammonia react with Rx. What is going to give? RNH2. Again we have lone pair of electron and hydrogen in the amine, right? So again it react with Rx. So at the time we will get the secondary amine. Again it is react at the time we will get the tertiary amine and the quaternary amine. Okay, so the free amine can be obtained from the ammonium salt by treatment with strong base. Okay, so ammonolysis has a disadvantage of yielding mixture of primary, secondary and tertiary amine, also quaternary amine salt. However, the primary amines obtained major product by taking the excess of ammonia. So if I am taking the equal ratio of your alkyl halide and ammonia, at the time I will get the mixture of primary, secondary and tertiary amine, right? Tertiary also quaternary amine also I will be able to get it if I am taking the equal ratio. Okay, but if I am increasing the amount of ammonia, okay, so like if I am taking the excess of ammonia, it means that I will take the 4. Okay, here is a 1, so 1:4 ratio. This is the lesser amount, this is larger amount. At the time I am able to get the your primary amine. Clear? Right. So then there is a reaction which is here. Okay, I will solve these questions. Look here, the chemical equation of following the reaction. So your NH3 react with C2H5Cl, then your ammonolysis of benzyl chloride. Okay, benzyl chloride, you know, right? What is benzyl, what is allyl, what is aryl? I taught it in the first lesson itself. Go and watch that video, alloalkane and allorenes, right? So 2 moles of CH3Cl. Okay, right. So first what we are going to do is, first we take your ethyl chloride, okay, or chloroethane. So it react with NH2, it is going to form the primary amine. Again, if I use the C2H5Cl, I will get the secondary amine, then I get the tertiary amine, then I get the quaternary amine. Okay, so till the time the lone pair, okay, see if it lone pair is remain, okay, it will react with Rx. Clear? So this lone pair of electron is the main factor for the successive reaction. Clear? Right. So next, when it take the benzyl chloride, when it react with the NH2, we will get the benzylamine. Okay, benzylamine, it react with the 2 moles of CH3Cl. At the time we will get the tertiary amine, that is N, N dimethyl phenyl methylamine, right? Okay, next we go for the another reaction. So that is reduction of your nitrile. Okay, reduction of nitrile. Okay, reduction, what we are doing is, so nitrile on reduction with lithium aluminum chloride or your catalytic hydrogenation produce the primary amine. This reaction is used to ascend the amine series. Ascend the amine series means it increase the number of carbon. Say for example, if I am taking the methyl cyanide, okay, methyl cyanide. So methyl chloride I am taking. In this I am going to substitute the CN, right, at the time. If I am taking the KCN, at the time CH3, CN we will get it, right, at the time I will get the ethanamine. I will get the ethanamine. Okay, that is what we got it here. Okay, so reduction of amide is, so here also what we are going to do is, here the C double bond O specifically reduced by your lithium aluminum hydride, it became a CH2. Clear? So this is very very important. Okay, this also important, this also important. Okay, right. Next we go for the another. Look here, so there is a Gabriel thalamide reaction, right? So Gabriel synthesis used for the preparation of primary amine, but the thalamide on treatment with ethanoic potassium hydroxide form the potassium salt, then thalamide which on heating with alkyl halide followed by alkaline hydrolysis produce the corresponding primary amine. Okay, so the aromatic primary amine cannot be prepared by this method. Okay, aromatic primary amine cannot be prepared by this method. We know that the aryl halide do not undergo the nucleophilic substitution reaction. I told you what are the reason, okay, why your aryl halide is not undergo the nucleophilic substitution reaction in the allyl ether, as well as in the detailed way in the alloalkane and allorenes. Do watch that video. If you know, you comment it. Okay, so look here, this is the NH is there, so we have a K plus and OH minus is there. So this is your minus, this is your plus. Okay, this plus going to join with this minus, it become a NK, right? This hydrogen and OH become a H2O. Okay, next we are using the RX. We know that R is the plus, X is a minus, so R plus going to join with N, it become a NR. So rest of the things it is eliminated as a KX. Okay, when it comes to here, so here the reaction of NaOH, okay, right? So in this what is going to happen is, look here, the fragment is different way. NaO remain in this side hydrogen is there. The same like that, this also ONA, okay, NaOH, ONO in same side, the hydrogen is come this side. So RNHH, it become a RNH2. This side COONA, COONA. Clear? Right. Next we go for the Hoffman bromide degradation. Hoffman bromide degradation. So Hoffman bromide degradation reaction, Hoffman developed the method of preparation of primary amine, okay, by treating with amide with bromine in aqueous and ethanolic solution of sodium hydroxide. In this degradation reaction, migration of an alkyl and aryl group take place from the carbonyl carbon of amide, okay, to the nitrogen atom. So amine so formed contains one carbon lesser than that of present in the amide. Okay, so here there is a removal of carbonyl group. Okay, here the reaction is primarily focusing removal of carbonyl group. At the time one carbon get removed, right? At the time your degradation take place. Degradation, okay. So degrade means the carbon number get decreases. Degrade means carbon number of carbon get decreases. That we call it as a Hoffman bromide degradation. Okay. So what we are doing is first reaction. Look here, there is a ethyl chloride is there. It can be converted into your propanamine. So one carbon is more, right? So it should be react with your CN, right? Next we have only one CH2 after C6H5, but here the 2 CH2. Again the reaction is increasing number of the carbon. Okay, there is an ascending series, right? So in this, if I am taking this one chloroethane, okay, this is become a minus, this is become a plus. This is Na plus Cn minus, right? So the Cn minus come and join with CH2, it become a CH3 CH2 Cn. Then if you do the reduction, what will going to happen? CH3 CH2 CH2 NH2. Okay, so C6H5 CH2Cl, it react with NaCN. What it going to form? C6H5 CH2Cn. So we know that, right? This is going to be your plus, this is going to be your minus, this is going to be plus, plus minus. So plus minus join with. So plus minus get attracted, but the same charges get repelled with each other. Okay, so but in case of H2Ni, so what it going to form? 2-phenyl ethanamine. Okay, right. Next, there is a reaction is there. So write the structure and IUPAC name of the amide which give the propanamine by your Hoffman bromide reaction. First we write the propanamine. Okay, this is your propanamine. This should be formed from your Hoffman bromide degradation. Then it should be have the more than that, right? So we have a 3 carbon, so we should take the 4 carbon. Okay, this is your reactant. Okay, what is the name? This name is butanamide. Okay, clear? then the amine produced by Hoffman degradation of benzamide. Okay, benzamide. What is benzamide? Benzene, which is connected with the amide, that we call it as a benzenamide. Okay, this is called it as a benzenamide. So if it undergo the Hoffman bromide degradation, there is a removal of carbonyl take place, right? What it going to give? It is going to give the aniline. It is going to give the aniline. Okay, so next, there is a reaction, there is a in-text question is there, that is 13.3, right? So what they are saying? They are saying benzene into aniline. Okay, how you are converting benzene into aniline? Okay, so if I am taking the your benzene, it is undergo nitration. Nitration. What is the nitration? What is the use of H2SO4 in the nitration? Generation of electrophile. What is your electrophile? NO2 is electrophile. So your benzene give rise to your nitrobenzene. Okay, the nitrobenzene, if it undergo the reduction reaction, what it going to give? Aniline going to give, right? That is the first reaction, aniline to benzene into aniline. Okay, shall we go for next reaction? Look here, very very easy kind of thing. Okay, so look here, what I am taking is benzene into N, dimethane aniline, right? So benzene, which has the NH2, it can be aniline, right? So this react with 2 moles of CH3Cl. Okay, what is going to give? Obviously this is ammonolysis, right? So it is going to give the N, dimethyl aniline. Clear? N, dimethyl aniline or benzenamine. Okay, one more reaction is there. So that is your butane 1,2 dichloride or 1,4 dichlorobutane. 1,4 dichlorobutane. 1,4 dichlorobutane. 1,4. So 1, 2, 3. This is fourth position, right? So this is 1,4 dichlorobutane. Okay, 1,4 dichlorobutane. It is react with the NaCN. So what it going to give? So it is going to give the CN. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is CN, right? So we do reduction. Okay, we do the reduction. So at the time, what it going to give? H2N. Okay, so 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6. Okay, so what it going to give? Hexane 1,2 diamine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, 1. This is 6. So 2 position, there is NH2 is there, right? So hexane 1,6 diamine. Clear? Okay, this is the first video of your amines. Okay, so I want to make it 2 more video. Okay, so till the time, bye bye, take care. Okay, do well in exam, all the best. Any doubt is there, just comment in the comment box. Okay, I will do it separate video for that. Okay, thank you all, take care.